Hi everyone, what's going on? My name is Tom, and today's video marks our final 8 days in what is our university house. So we came to university in 2019, just before the pandemic kicked off, and we had a good first year. We shared a flat with some people. The people were nice, but they weren't up, on our speed of levels, they weren't on our wavelength, and we didn't really have many interests shared, but they were nice people. And they were just a lot different to us, so it was hard to integrate with them. And they did their thing, and we did our thing, and that's kind of how the first year played out. And the first year went by quite quickly, and it was quite fun, and it was really good. It was really good. Then the second year came around, and that's when things went weird. So the teachers started going on strike because they needed to be paid more, and they weren't getting paid enough. And then the pandemic happened, and then a lot of things went weird, and we converted to online classes. And that was hard for a lot of us, especially during a practical course like drama where you have to act on stage. And it was rough, but in the end of 2020, we were able to pull off a COVID safe show, which was again hard to pull off, but we did it, and it was a great show. We had a great time, and I actually managed to get a first in that module, which was my one and only first at university. So that meant a lot to me. It was a big deal. It said that my parents couldn't come and see it because of the rules and stuff, but I worked my absolute heart and soul into that show, and I was proud of getting my first, and I was proud of everyone I worked with, and it was a great cast and a great teacher, and it was a really hard time. But the second year was important, not just because of the pandemic, but also because me and my partner Helen decided to leave our flat and move to a house, and we had to go through the process of that. We had to go to the processes of finding a home using a website in Huddersfield called Hoodlets, and we there was an agency who helped us find our house. So we went around the area, we looked around all the different homes that were available, and we found this one. And by no means is it perfect. By no means is it ultra modern. Is it ultra amazing? Is it, there's a crack in the ceiling and there's a mark on the carpet, but it's it's perfect for us because it was our sort of, I don't know, home. It was a weird time. It was hard because I'd just said goodbye to my family home of 20 years at that point. At the start of the pandemic, my parents moved, and it was a move that was long, long coming, and it was a slow burn. It didn't happen instantly, but it was a hard thing to say goodbye to, and I wasn't even able to say goodbye to it properly because of the way the world was. And then coming here from that flat after those bad experiences and saying goodbye to my home, my family home, it was nice to make a new home here. And like I say, by no means is it perfect, but it is home, and I'm gonna miss it like so much because of what it's given us. Not the fact that it's perfect or anything like that, but the fact that it was right for us, and it gave us everything we needed. It gave us a place to keep our things. It gave us a place to sleep every night. It gave us good memories. We had friends here, family here. Um, my sister from London came up and visited a few times with our nephews. That was lovely to show them around a place like Huddersfield, somewhere they probably never would come and visit randomly, obviously because of how far away they are. And me and Helen have a niece because of Helen's sister. We have a niece, and she came here when she was so tiny, and she's now her own little person. She walks and she talks and she does everything. She's mumbling and stuff, but she's walking now and she's doing her own things. And she came here when she was literally so tiny that she couldn't even do anything. She didn't even make a sound really. She was sat on this couch and things like that. And we've had our friends from uni, Neve, Danny, Lillian, some of our closest sixth form friends, said university. Some of our closest sixth form friends came over, and we had a great time with them, and that was a great trip. And our friend from university, Charlotte, came most recently. She was our last guest, so she gets to hold that honour of being our last guest here, and it was a treat to have her. She was brilliant. And just a few days, well, I think yesterday or the day before, me and Helen got told that we graduated uni. So we passed everything. We definitely are getting our cap and gowns in the summer, which is going to be brilliant. And with that means we have to leave here on the 1st of July because our tenancy's up. And the next group of people are going to move in here. And it's so weird to fall in love with a place and get to celebrate things here like birthdays and Christmases. We did things in the winter. Obviously, we went home for Christmas and stuff to parents' houses and things like that. But we got to celebrate things here and we got to do things here that we don't get to do as easily once you get split back up and have to go to different people's houses and stuff like that. It just gets complicated. But it's been a perfect home and I've loved it to pieces and we're both going to miss it. And it's going to be so weird to go from living with somebody for the last 3 years to then having to be literally separated with distance and just awkwardness. But we're going to find ways around it. Obviously, we're going to try and make the most of it. But it's a bitter, bitter, bitter pill to swallow. And it's really crushing. But the way the world is in a minute, things are a lot worse for a lot of different people. So don't want to sit around feeling too sorry for myself. But, it is hard and it is sad. And the first thing we want to do is save as much money as we can, as fast as we can, to get ourselves a house that's ours, that we live in together again, and that'll be, the next milestone forever. So every single one of these videos you watch on my main channel, because I'll probably upload this on our joint one, but yeah, Tom Origins has been growing recently. It's been doing so well, and I'm so proud of it, and I'm so grateful for everyone's help since we've left uni, and I've managed to go full time in it. Is boosted everyone's support, and that's really cool. And it was really awesome. So thank you everyone for helping me get this far. And every single one of those videos you watch will be monetized, and every stream I do will be monetized, and any activities on Twitch as well will be monetized, and all of that money goes towards our next future home. So yeah, thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now, and peace.